A spike in coronavirus cases and fatalities tonight around the world, and the new cases in Oregon, Rhode Island, Chicago, and Seattle. A state of emergency in effect in Washington state after 2 nursing care facility patients and a high school student tested positive for coronavirus. A fatality there yesterday marked the first death in the U.S. from the disease. And tonight, long lines at the Costco there. Look at that. Some Americans stockpiling on groceries here at home as fears about the virus rise. Officials citing the low numbers of cases, though, calling for calm. Major airlines such as American and Delta announcing a temporary suspension in some flights to Italy as cases there soared 91% in just 24 hours. And now word that a Seattle postal worker is among those diagnosed with the disease. ABC's Kaylee Hartung is there in Kirkland tonight, starting us off.
The coronavirus spreading one day after the first confirmed death in the U.S. And tonight, New York State reporting its first case, a woman in her 30s who'd traveled to Iran. Seattle health officials confirming 2 new cases, both men in their 60s with underlying health issues, both now in critical condition. Authorities here also revealing that a postal worker in King County is infected. According to new findings, researchers now believe COVID-19 has been infecting people in Washington state for weeks.
What we're seeing is the tip of the iceberg. In all likelihood, there is ongoing low-level transmission.
On Saturday, a man in his late 50s with underlying health issues died at this hospital outside Seattle. He had not traveled abroad. Officials now racing to contain a potential outbreak at this nursing care facility in the same area.
We're aware of a number of individuals associated with the long-term care facility who are reportedly ill with respiratory symptoms or pneumonia.
At least 2 people there testing positive for COVID-19. Dozens more now being tested. At least 74 Americans have the virus. Tonight, a new case in Chicago. California, Washington, and Oregon also reporting incidents of community spread. And confirmed or presumptive cases in at least 7 more states, including Rhode Island.
We have known that this will happen.
A man in his 40s hospitalized there, just back from a trip to Europe, including travel to Italy, France, and Spain. He works at a school, but hadn't returned to work since his trip. At least 40 people he's had contact with told to self-quarantine.
The message is be careful and be vigilant, but don't panic.
Fears of the virus leading to scenes like this. A line wrapping around the building at this Costco in Washington state. And in Northern California, empty shelves as shoppers stock up on wipes, toilet paper, and water. Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar promising to expand testing.
Ramping up testing. You know, we now have 75,000 tests available out there in the United States, and over the next week that will expand radically.
Kaylee Hartung joins us now from Kirkland, Washington, outside that nursing home that's dealing with a possible outbreak. And Kaylee, health officials could be dealing with a bigger problem there in Washington.
That's right, Tom. Researchers here in Washington tell us that their analysis of samples of the virus strongly suggests it has been spreading in this state for the past 6 weeks. Authorities have shut down a high school in Everett, Washington, after a student tested positive there. And tonight, Tom, 2 newly confirmed cases in California. Tom.
Kaylee Hartung with those breaking developments on the coronavirus tonight.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.